Okay, so in this video I am going to talk you through the door wedge diagram. This is a door wedge that you're making, and on this side of the page it's got the title for it. It's got a picture of what your door wedge might look like when it's complete. It tells us the material. The dimensions are 235 millimeters by 42 millimeters by 19 millimeters, and that it's pine. All the dimensions are in millimeters, so it doesn't actually say anywhere it's mm for millimeters, but that's what we'll assume. The construction steps. So step one, you're going to mark out as shown in figure 1. Figure 1 is over here. That's this diagram. Cut into two pieces using a tenon saw. Sand ends. Mark out the splay. The splay is the wedge part here. Mark out a through housing joint. The through housing joint is where the design piece is set into the base piece. Cut out through housing, drill and countersink the hole. So as you can see in this view, there will be a hole for a screw that will come up through the bottom and will attach the two pieces together. You're going to shape item 2 as per your design. So this section here will be your own design, and there will be unique designs. Position item 2, which is the design part, in the through housing and drill a hole. Sand all the pieces, screw pieces together, and apply finish, which will be varnish. So on this side, you'll put your name at the top of the diagram. Fig 1 means figure 1, and Fig 2 means figure 2. In figure 1, we see the whole piece of wood that you'll get, which is 235 millimeters long. And here we can see the hatched area is waste wood. So there's waste wood at the end, in the middle, between the two pieces, and at the other end. And they will be about 5 millimeters. They will be 5 millimeters. So we're going to allow 5 millimeters, measure 150 millimeters, and these arrows mean that between that line and between that line is 150 millimeters. Allow 5 millimeters waste wood because your saw blade has got thickness itself. And then the other piece is 70 millimeters between that point and that point, and then waste wood on the end. And you'll need to put your name on both pieces. So it's item 1, which is the base, and item 2, which will be your design piece. In figure 2, you can see this is, both of these are two views of the same object, which is this larger piece gets turned into the base, which is this part here. So you can see a top view of it and the side view, and they are in line with each other. So in this view you can see 4 rectangles, and they are 20 millimeters apart. The T stands for trench, which is the through housing. That will also be 20 millimeters, and then 25 millimeters for this next flat part. The slope, we can see that it's a slope from the side view, but not from the top view, because we're looking at it straight on. And the narrowest part of the wedge is 3 millimeters thick. And these arrows are on the outside, because there's not enough room to put between the arrows as they are up here. So it's saying between that point and that point is 3 millimeters. The length of it is 150 millimeters, and it's labeled top view and front view. So it's a diagram that's packed with information and gives us different views of the door wedge at different stages.